So the Gospel Sunday that we're going to hear is from Matthew 22, and Jesus is asked, which commandment is the greatest? We all know the answer, most of us do, right? To love the Lord with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself. Here's what's in my mind right now, something maybe worth pondering over the next day or so as we get ready for Sunday. What does Jesus mean when he says to love the Lord with all your mind? Here's what I'm thinking. Oftentimes Catholics, in particular Christians in general, are accused by the culture in which we live of not thinking, that we just somehow suspended reason. But in fact, it's something very different. In fact, it's one of the reasons why we take so long to bring somebody into the church in RCIA. We want them to have time to think. So I think there's at least two things that are worth pondering as we get ready for Sunday. One, what's the use of reason, the role of reason? Why did God give me a mind? He gave me a mind to find truth. So that's one thing that I have to start thinking about. The second thing, though, I think he's trying to say to us is that it's not just a searching of truth, it's also actually putting on the mind of Jesus. Paul will say that, not in the second reading this week, but in Philippians, that we are to think his thoughts, not Paul's thoughts, Jesus' thoughts. Think this way. Do we do that all the time? Are we letting the mind of Christ really shape us? Are we striving to conform our minds to his about everything in reality, perhaps especially about who God is, and especially about the dignity of every single person that I see? So if I think with Jesus' mind, then everyone I see, no matter where I see them, I'm going to see as somebody loved by the Father, so important to God that for them he's become flesh and gone to the cross. And therefore, my only appropriate attitude towards them should be one of love. Is that really how I see everybody that comes across my path?